Alright, hello fun and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Burst Pistol mod, which is being released by user Degenerate Dak. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is a brand new 9mm burst fire pistol for you to enjoy. And I love this thing, as not only do I really like burst fire pistols when we've seen them added into the game, but this one is also based off of the real-world Beretta 93R, which is, well, frankly, one of my favorite Berettas, and I would love to fire one in real life if I ever get the chance, because, I mean, come on, it's a machine pistol Beretta. That's just fun. So let's jump on over here and have a look at what exactly we are getting with the Burst Pistol mod, which in its most basic and standard form will do 18 damage with a 9mm round, with a firing rate of 18, range of 119, accuracy of 65, and a decent little weight of 2.7. Not too bad there at all. And as you can see, this is a pretty good looking gun. Very nice on the detailing and modeling on this for the textures too there. Good details with the stamped bits here along the slide. All in all, just a very, very good looking gun. A fairly basic looking gun. I mean, you know, it's not anything too wacky or crazy, but still a fun burst fire weapon for you to enjoy, with quite an impressive list of modifications here. In total, I believe it's the mod page said there's over 45 different attachments for this thing, so you've got a lot of options on how to switch this thing up to both improve its damage and other various stats, as well as more fit your own personal playstyle, which is always a very, very good to see. I mean, who doesn't love options? Options are great. And all in all, it's just a good looking gun that I've very much been enjoying my time with here in the game so far. So how do you get your hands on one of these lovely things? Well, it's pretty darn simple. First and foremost, you are going to need a mod requirement, and that is the munitions mod, so that you can get the 9mm ammo that we're using here. Now, with munitions installed, you've just got to wait till level 15, and you'll then start seeing this thing on Brotherhood of Steel, Triggermen, Gunners, as well as in stores. So not too bad at level 15, so a fairly early to mid-game kind of gun. And I'd say damage-wise, what you get with this, even with modifications, without additional perks, I'd say definitely fits into that category. But yeah, so you're not gonna have to wait too long, just level 15 there. Now, there is also a unique one out in the world, which we're going to talk a little bit more about than we normally do with unique versions, because typically I look at the core gun of the mod and then let you guys find the uniques in the world, because the uniques are generally just a legendary special form of this gun. But in this, it's actually a separate gun, still burst fire, but different, and this unique will be found at the Malden Police Station. And if you head on inside just by these stairs, you'll find a briefcase where inside is the Auto 9 from, of course, Robocop. And yeah, that's why I've actually grabbed it today, because yeah, normally our uniques are just a special legendary one of the normal gun. This is technically an entirely separate weapon. Now, since it is unique, I'm still not going to go too deep into it. I'm not going to go look at its modifications. That's still for you to explore as a unique. But this thing is pretty cool with its, VAT stuff here. And it does have seeker ammunition, so you don't got to quite aim at your enemies, which is pretty fun. And of course, still using that 9mm ammo there. But yes, very cool, very cool. And I'd say a fun little addition to the game. And if you were looking for something a little bit wackier than the standard gun, well, here you go. Good times. Now back to the normal burst pistol, and let's head on over to the weapon workbench to take a look at the modifications for it. And starting with the receiver category, where we've got all the pretty typical stuff where it goes from standard to hardened onto the advanced receiver, which will give it 31 damage. Again, as usual, that is without any additional perks, busting that up a little bit higher. Busting? Is that really what I want to say there? Boosting. Boosting. There's a better word. Now in the barrel category, we've got a standard, light, ported, and long, and then also a long, light, and ported barrel here as well. I think the light ported is my favorite, just aesthetically. Very nice there. Then the grip category, we've got a standard, a comfort, sharpshooters, and my personal favorite here, a nice folding stock. So, I mean, come on, if you got a burst fire gun, you're probably going to want a little bit of extra support. Now, then the magazine category, we've got a standard, extended, and long, and then quick eject versions of each of those. Now, the sights category, we've got some pretty good ones in here. Some standard, glow, micro, dot, hollow, and reflex sights. Then some more traditionally sized hollow reflex sights. And then a short and medium scope on here, too. Very nice. I quite like the micros, though. They are very good little sights there. Then the muzzle category, we've got either nothing, a bayonet, compensator, muzzle brake, a suppressor, flash hider, spiked flash hider, compensator, muzzle brake, and another suppressor there. Very, very cool. And then finally, we've got the accessory category where we can have either no accessory, a folding foregrip, or rather folded, the foregrip extended outward, much like you'd see on the, Beretta 93R, love it. Then, of course, a flashlight, a laser, and then a VATS targeting module so that you can, mark your targets. Pretty neat. I do like all of them. So yeah, pretty good attachments there that I do very much enjoy. A good list of things to really help the gun get fleshed out a bit more. So let me grab my two modified versions, and let's see how this thing fares. Starting, of course, with our standard here. Let's take some shots. And there we go. A good gun each time firing a 3-shot burst. So you are going to go through your magazines pretty quickly with it. But I mean, come on, throwing 3 bullets downrange so quickly is pretty great. And despite the 3-shot burst, it is actually pretty controllable. Now, you're not going to want to do each burst just like one after the other, because that will rock it up a bit. But honestly, even then, not bad. Not bad at all. Now let's take a look at my muzzled version here, which, just a nice little auto pistol. And fire. Nice, and that is with the longer magazine, so 30 rounds on this, so you get 10 total bursts out of each magazine there, which is pretty great. So a lot of lead flying down range, and with the other various modifications, again, even more easily controllable. The standard version already wasn't bad, but with the modifications, you can really help keep this thing on target pretty nicely. There we go. And then, of course, my suppressed version with the folding stock. Love it. And fire. And there we go with the suppressor. Very nice, quiet sound. Be nice and extra stealthy against your enemies before you just put a ton of bullets into them. Very cool. And just cause I've got it, why not? Let's grab the Auto 9 real quick and fire with Robocop sounds. There we go. It is a fun gun, and with that seeker bullet section on it, you just mark a target by aiming down sight, and then no matter where you point, the bullets will go for him. Fun. I do enjoy it. But still, that's the unique, so let's move away from there. And we'll go back to our suppressed one, actually, because I prefer this sight. A very nice one. And get ourselves a Deathclaw friend to play with, as per usual. And there we go. And let's see how 31 damage per bullet with 3-shot bursts does against a Deathclaw. You know what? Not doing that badly when I actually hit him. That first magazine took around about 1/4 of his health. which ain't too shabby, frankly. Alright, if I'd actually get him properly in the belly, it'd be even better. Oh god, run. Oh god, he made it up here! He made it up here! Oh no, he never makes it up there. Oh jeez. Yeah, he never makes it onto the stage. Oh no. Things went wrong today. Okay, do I have another? Yeah, another stem. We'll use that. And there we go. Thankfully, we were able to take him down before he charged us again. Take that, you stupid Deathclaw. Wow, you actually made it up here today, huh? Kudos to you. But yes, that is the Burst Fire Pistol mod. A very fun weapon. And like I said earlier with the Beretta 93R, it's just a personal favorite gun of mine. I've always wanted to shoot one of those things in real life. So having them here in game, I guess, is, you know, well, the best I'm probably ever going to do. And just all in all, it is an entertaining weapon, and if you do want to go a bit Robocop on your enemies, well, you've got that unique there too. Yeah, it is a very fun mod, a very great weapon, and just overall a good time. So if you'd like to play with it yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you do, yeah, have a look at the link in the description of the video as per usual. But that, my friends, is going to be it for this one today. Hopefully you all have enjoyed, and you do come back for whatever mod we look at next. But until that time, thank you for watching as always. Well, have a good one.